All right, we're on a big screen right now. In fact, I can do this. Yeah, this is how big the screen is at the moment. I'm at my sister's today, which I'll be going back to my actual. So my mic sounds like shit because I'm at my sister's, so I don't have my usual setup. I only brought my computer and my headset. So yeah, but besides that, I wanted to go over some things. So I don't remember what I even talked about in my last video. Which I'm gonna upload this to both Ratman and my game dev channel. So I guess right now I'll just say, hey guys, if you're watching this on the Ratman the Stupid channel, go check out my game dev channel. You can find it by. Please don't show anything weird. I've been watching too many VTubers recently. And Lethamir, dude, I've been watching so much Lethamir. Anyways, uh, what was I gonna look up again? That's right, Dead End Games. And it's not the first one that comes up, not this guy, but this one right here with my shitty logo I created. So yeah, the last video I uploaded was 2 days ago. Not bad. I'm gonna upload another one right now though, because I wanted to cover some things. I think I already covered about the fact that I added recoil. I changed it a little bit for the Car 98K because it wasn't enough. There we go. Yeah, there's also feet sounds. So we got that going. We got a lot of stuff going for us, going good. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't have my second monitor, so I can't actually check on OBS while I'm recording right now. But yeah, I'll be back at my usual room tomorrow. But I've just been hanging out with my sister for a little bit for reasons. But yeah, so obviously you can see by my YouTube videos, I was looking up recoil for the Car 98K, which I don't need to anymore. And I was also just looking up some, that's not how you spell Unreal Engine. That's also not how you spell Unreal Engine. I was looking up like anti-cheat stuff. And so my plan is at the moment to just, this is my personal opinion, I don't care about cheating in single player. If you want to have infinite ammo in single player, go for it. I personally do not care because it doesn't affect anybody else. And therefore, the issue that a lot of people have, like, I think the whole needing an internet connection to play a video game is stupid. I know why companies do it. I think they're stupid for doing it. Um, So I most likely the only time you'll need an internet connection is obviously if you decide to play multiplayer, online multiplayer. There is local multiplayer, which you won't need an internet connection for. And then the second thing would be maybe possibly on startup. I might include some stuff for anti-piracy, but I'm an indie developer. I can only do so much. So most likely whatever I create is not actually going to be very good and will be very easily bypassed. Most likely though, so this is the thing. When it comes to anti-cheat or any kind of anything like anti-piracy, anti-cheating, all of that, the only way to guarantee, and it's not a perfect guarantee, but the only way to guarantee that you actually remove people who have pirated your game, remove their access to your game, or uh, stop people from cheating is to have some type of connection to a server, which obviously requires an internet connection. So, most likely, if I implement anything and it turns out that I'm actually a genius or some shit and I create an amazing anti piracy thing, then realistically, the only thing people are going to be locked out from playing is multiplayer. Which I'm fine with. I think I will make the single player for the most part probably free. I'll probably have like the demo as just you get to play through most of the single player stuff and maybe some local multiplayer. So honestly, there wouldn't even be a reason to pirate my game anyways, because what you would easily get through somebody, trying to pirate my game would be exactly what you would get for free anyways with my game. But I do plan on making it cost money as well. At the moment, I'm thinking probably $15, but I'll probably change that as I see fit. So it might go up in price if the amount of people that wishlist my game when I finally decide to make it wishlistable. If by the time I'm going to release it, the amount of people that have wishlisted isn't that high, I might raise the price to something closer to 25 or 30. Uh, I do not want to go above like probably $35. I think 40 is too much for an indie game especially, but I just personally think $40 is a lot. It's understandable for like a AAA or a AA game because they have to obviously pay the wages of many, many, many employees. I'm a solo developer. I'm only getting help from people that, I haven't guaranteed anybody money besides one person who asked me to, and I was all like, I will do my best. Um, but yeah, most of the people that are working on my game don't have any guarantee of a lot of money. I've guaranteed them benefits such as revenue share, but that's about it. That's about all I've really promised, honestly. But if I do end up making enough money either through this or if I get a job and I'm making enough money to pay people, I'm obviously the first thing I'm doing is sending people money and just going, thank you for helping out. Here's like $1,000, bro. Obviously that's not enough, but yeah. So I would obviously still include revenue share, but I would just go like, yeah, I'll pay you for the work you did and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of my hope is that I make enough money to be able to pay these people. But the thing is, this game is probably going to take years to develop since I'm the only person working on it. I might think about making some sort of Kickstarter campaign at some point, but obviously, before I do that, I want it to get in a more playable state. Because at the moment, I have not finished implementing multiplayer. Uh, Although I think I'm pretty close. I don't even remember what this is supposed to do, but it's something. But yeah, I've already widgets is what I wanted to go to. I've already implemented most of the multiplayer stuff that's necessary. Uh, so yeah, I will probably have a multiplayer test ready soon, and then I'm going to test it with some of my friends just to make sure people can connect. And then I'll probably just create like 1 or 2 maps that are good enough for testing purposes, and then I'm probably going to open it up to a closed beta, which if you want to get updated on uh, this game and any other games I create, or if you want to sign up to playtest and whatnot, you can join my Discord server, Dead End Games. I will have the link to this Discord server in the description of this video if you want to join. And then all you pretty much have to do is just go here to the roles section and you can just do gun emoji right here. And then you'll get access to some of these channels. And then you can just go here and fill out the playtester form. And I'll go through all the playtester forms I get. I can't guarantee that everybody who signs up will become a playtester because I still need to get the keys from Steam themselves. Pretty much I just send a thing going, hey, this is what I want the keys for. This is how many keys I want. Please give me keys. And it will take a couple of days, usually 3 to 5 days. Actually, for me, it takes only about 1 to 2 days. About every time I've sent out the application. It's only taken about 1 to 2 days, so it hasn't been that bad. But yeah, most likely it'll take a little bit. And I really, really, really wanted to add something where you could just, once I accepted your application, I really wanted to add a channel where all you would have to do is click a button and it would like generate your, or it would give you a available Steam key for my game. But sadly, I don't actually think that is something I can do, which is sad. I'm sad. But yeah. So yeah, right now I'm just working on multiplayer, and I'm also working on some guns. I just fixed up some animation stuff, and I'm waiting on, I think, 2 more animations from the homie over here. 3 more. Yeah, 3 animations, which isn't a big deal. But yeah, this dude is so good. Shout out Lilinks, bro. This man works so fucking fast. I sent this shit. Okay, I sent it 2 days ago. I thought I sent it yesterday, honestly. But yeah, he's been working so fast and so hard. I really appreciate this dude. I'm probably gonna have him help me out with the maps as well a little bit. Most likely I might have him. I'll ask him how good he is with like building out environments, because I think probably my plan is I'll use like Canva or something to just draw out the top-down view of the map and just go, this is kind of the layout I'm thinking of, and kind of work with him to get a general idea down at least of what the layout should look like. Um, and yeah, I want to have like 2 pretty much finished maps. So I don't want them to be blocked out. I want it to be actual, like the actual assets that would be used, or at least placeholder assets that are pretty good. You know, that's the plan for the 1 to 2 maps that'll be ready for the closed alpha multiplayer tests. And yeah, uh, so I guess another thing would be if you or one of your loved ones has been affected by being a little bitch and buying cheats. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, if you know anybody who knows how to hack games or know anybody who owns some popular like hacks that are used for Call of Duty and whatnot, and you want to help me out with making good anti-cheat, fill out the playtester form. I can actually show you what it looks like if I open it up. But yeah, pretty much you just answer here. Why do you want to play test? Do you have experience and whatnot? And so, yeah, if you do know anything about like cheats, please just put in here. I want to help with um, making good anti-cheat or some shit like that. Just like type that shit in or something if you know anything when you fill out the playtester form. Uh, because yeah, that's one thing that I really, really, really want to do is I want to have some solid anti-cheat. So this is one of the things. I was already talking about this, the whole you need an internet connection to really verify things because people can hack systems on the client side to send false information to your client side code. It's a lot more difficult to send false information to the server, as with a server, you can actually verify information through the other clients playing. So somebody would have to somehow simulate the other clients playing on the same thing, or they would have to pretty much um, hack your server, you know, or they would do something where they emulate your server. So actually, all of the client side data goes to their computer instead of going to the server. That's something they could theoretically do, but that would be way more difficult. And honestly, I don't even know how possible or feasible that would really be, since I'm not using peer to peer. peer-to-peer hosting is kind of the one thing you don't want to do if you're going to make a multiplayer game, because you're pretty much guaranteeing that there will be issues. You're pretty much guaranteeing, oh yeah, uh, your shit's going to be fucked and easy to hack. And then also people's systems will be hacked into, and then you have a huge scandal on your hand where now you've compromised all of the computers of everybody playing your video game. So yeah, don't use peer-to-peer. If you're making a video game, don't do peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer is the best way to guarantee that you lose all of your players, at least multiplayer-wise. So yeah, once again, if you want to playtest, or if you know anybody who knows how to cheat and wants to help me out with making good anti-cheat, or if you have experience in Unreal Engine 5 and anti-cheat, you don't need to have a lot of experience in Unreal Engine 5. I would prefer more experience in creating anti-cheat or working with anti-cheat software than I would, knowing Unreal Engine 5. But yeah, if you have any experience in those areas, fill out the playtester form, or you can contact me. I'm pretty sure I have my emails linked to these YouTube channels, so you can just go to the About Me section and contact creator, and then you can send me an email or whatever. But yeah, so if you're interested, once again, I'll have a link to join the Discord server in the description, and I'll probably like pin a comment with the link as well. So you can just join my server on here, and yeah, just kind of hang out and talk and shit, because it's probably going to be like a month before I actually have a open alpha ready for people to play test. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.